I am Bob Gorney, Branch Librarian for Baker Park Branch of the Genesee District Library. I'm interviewing today Odile Aagesen, former Branch Librarian for Baker Park.
Well, actually it wasn't a first job. It was kind of a first volunteer. I used to visit the library with my kids, and while we were there I would be telling stories. And that got to be kind of a habit. And pretty soon I was asked to do it officially. And so I told stories all over the system as a storyteller with a Storymobile. I used to travel the county to all the branches and tell the stories. And so I covered a lot of territory. But it was fun. I enjoyed it a lot, and the kids liked it too. The move was one of the biggest things that happened because we were upstairs, steep stairs, and the way we had to move was to empty the shelves, hand them out the window to someone on a ladder, and they loaded a truck. And of course I had to have all the boxes labeled where they were supposed to go, and it was quite an adventure, but it went off smoothly. I'm a nature person, and so I wanted animals in here for the youngsters to get to know. We had birds. In fact, we had parakeets who laid eggs, hatched the eggs, and raised the babies right here. And we had it fixed so the youngsters could come around in the back and see everything that happened. It was a learning experience for them. Ooh, we had rabbits and gerbils and guinea pigs and and mice, and we had parakeets. A little bit of everything. They checked out for holidays and weekends, and of course the kids wanted to do it, but they had to bring a parent to be responsible. And we didn't have any problems except once. One little guy got lost in the house and never was found. When I first started working, the library, they used to have a parade, and we had a float, and our float won the prize. That was memorable. The librarian, when I was visiting first, was a person named Gladys Russell. She was a citizen of Burton, and she and I were friends, good friends. So it was fun for me to come and visit with her and be with the kids, and it just worked out very well. So, and she taught me to shelve. I acted as a page then, she retired, and then I took over from there. And I didn't have a degree at the time, but I managed to get one. Not a library degree. That was a big undertaking. I worked full-time, went to school full-time, and did it in 4 years. And I did get a degree. That's amazing for me, because when I was here there was one computer. And now I look around and I see a whole slice of them. And we had some magazines, but not a lot. But the technology is a little over my head. My head's getting lower. I certainly enjoyed all of the time I spent as the librarian, including the move. And I knew a lot of the people because I live in the area. I graduated from Bendel, and it just was like home. It's just my home.